In biblical history, few characters have the resonance and influence of David, the humble shepherd who became king of Israel. His epic journey, marked by triumphs and tragedies, continues to inspire and intrigue people around the world to this day. As we explore the accounts of David's life, we plunge into an ocean of timeless lessons that transcend epochs and cultures. Prepare to be inspired and challenged by the life and legacy of King David. 1. The importance of courage and faith. David's life teaches us powerful lessons about the importance of courage and unwavering faith. In the iconic confrontation with the giant Goliath, David not only faced a physical challenge, but also a battle of faith. His fearless trust in God enabled him to face the impossible, an inspiration to all of us in the face of the obstacles we encounter in our own journeys. David shows us that courage is not the absence of fear, but the ability to face it, trusting in a divine power that is beyond our own strength. His faith transcended adverse circumstances, drawing on a deep conviction in the presence and care of God at all times. This faith-driven courage not only brought him to victory over Goliath, but also accompanied him in all his endeavors as God's leader and servant. 2. The responsibility of leadership. David's journey from the hills of Bethlehem to the throne of Israel vividly highlights the responsibility and challenges inherent in leadership. Going from a simple shepherd to king, David faced a series of trials that required not only political skills, but also a deep understanding of the responsibility that came with power. His leadership was characterized by integrity, fairness, and a tireless commitment to the well-being of his people. David teaches us that true leadership goes beyond the exercise of power. It is a call to serve and protect those under his authority. His ability to lead with wisdom and compassion was evident in his willingness to listen to advice, admit failures, and make difficult decisions for the common good. The story of David reminds us that the true leader is one who puts the interests of others above his own, guided by conscience and the incessant pursuit of justice and righteousness. 3. The power of forgiveness and humility. David's life is a testimony to the transforming power of forgiveness and humility. Even in the face of the injustices inflicted on him by Saul, his predecessor and persecutor, David chose to forgive and act with compassion. His ability to forgive not only freed his own soul from the weight of resentment, but also demonstrated the strength of humility in his journey. By recognizing his own shortcomings and limitations, David revealed a genuine humility that made him sensitive to the needs and pains of others. His willingness to admit his mistakes, as evidenced in his contrition after his sin with Bathsheba, inspires us to reflect on our own failings and to seek the way of reconciliation and restoration. David's life reminds us that forgiveness and humility are not signs of weakness, but rather powerful expressions of love and compassion that can transform relationships and communities. David is revered not only as a king and leader, but also as a poet and passionate worshiper. His psalms, full of emotion and devotion, reveal a deep emotional connection with God. David did not hesitate to express his joys, pains, doubts, and gratitude in his songs, establishing a model of authenticity in worship. 4. The art of worship and emotional expression. The art of worship and emotional expression finds its culmination in David's life and writings. His psalms not only teach us the art of praising God at all times, but also invite us to open ourselves to Him with total sincerity. Through David's example, we are encouraged to cultivate an intimate relationship with the divine, where our emotions and expressions find a sacred space to be shared. 5. Commitment to justice and righteousness. David's commitment to righteousness and righteousness echoes through the pages of biblical history. In his actions as a leader, he demonstrated a firm determination to do what is right in the eyes of God and the community. David not only judged impartially, as in the case of Naboth, but also actively sought to correct injustices and promote the well-being of his people. His life is a vivid testimony to how justice and righteousness are fundamental to effective leadership and a meaningful life. As we follow in David's footsteps, we are challenged to commit to righteousness in every area of our lives, to defend the oppressed, and to work tirelessly for a world where equity and righteousness prevail. As we explore the depths of King David's life, we plunge into an ocean of wisdom and inspiration that transcends the boundaries of time. Their experiences teach us about courage, faith, leadership, forgiveness, worship, and justice, offering valuable lessons for our own journey. David challenges us to embrace the courage to face our challenges with unwavering faith, to lead with integrity and compassion, to forgive and be humble in our relationships, to worship God with sincerity and emotional expression, and tirelessly seeking justice and righteousness in all areas of our lives. May the lessons of David's life inspire us to live boldly, compassionately, and justly, and may we apply these teachings in our daily lives, shaping ourselves into better people and contributing to a more just and loving world. May his story continue to guide and inspire us, reminding us of the transforming power of faith, forgiveness, and commitment to the common good.